Today we will talk about how we can create patterns in Photoshop and how they can be shared with your team members. So patterns cannot be saved in Creative Cloud libraries that you can share with your team members. So there is a different way. So we opened an image on Photoshop. Now we will go to the Marquee tool and select the area which we wanted to create it as a pattern, and we selected that area over here. Now if we go to the we have to open the patterns panel on Photoshop, and we will create a new group over here. So we'll name this group, and once this group is created, then we will save this pattern in this particular group. So we just have to click on the plus symbol and it will add the selected area as a pattern swatch over here. Now I selected that. Now we will select one more area on the same image and create one more pattern out of this. So I selected this area, again click on the plus symbol. Now I'll give the new name for this particular pattern. So these are the two pattern swatches that we have created in this particular group. Now what we need to do is we need to select this group and we need to export it. And right now, if we, as I mentioned, like you cannot drag and drop these patterns to the Creative Cloud libraries, so we have to go for the export option. Now I will select that particular group, I'll go to the drop down menu and I'll click on export. So we can export it, it will be a .bat file. And what we can do is we can create a folder in our Creative Cloud files with the name of like patterns from Photoshop, and we will save this PAT file in this particular folder. Now once this file will be saved in this folder, this folder will be synced on your Creative Cloud storage, and we will rename this pattern whatever your wishes. So we will save it. Now the next step, we have to go to the Creative Cloud uh, website, the assets website where you see all your assets. So if I go to Creative Cloud Web, it will open the website where I will be able to see this patterns folder. So now you can see there is a folder for Photoshop for patterns, and this is the pattern. Now what I can do is I can invite people so that they should be able to access this particular folder. So there are two things what you can do, like you can invite or you can just get the link. Now if you are inviting it, now I have added this the email address of the person whom I want to access this particular folder. We can give them two rights, either they can only view or they can edit. If they have edit rights, they can save these patterns on their computer as well, and they can use it on Photoshop. Now the invitation has been sent. Now what will be the experience for the other user? So the other user will go to his Creative Cloud desktop and accept the invite what has been sent by the other user. Now once the invite has been accepted, then this particular folder, the patterns for Photoshop, is being synced with this particular user as well. So now this is acquired, and if we go to the Creative Cloud folders, you will see like this particular pattern is also available for this user as well. Now the user will open Photoshop, go to the patterns panel, and this time they have to import this particular pattern on this particular panel. So if I click on the drop down again and I can click on import, I can select that pattern file and I can get those patterns inside my group. So you can see these two patterns are available now, and if I create a new file, I can use these patterns on my Photoshop as well. So this is how like you can share patterns within your team so that they can also use it, and the same way your team members can also upload or their patterns in this same folder so that you can also have access to it. Hope this helps.